Thanks very much, Andrew. So Andrew and I are going to explain to you a little bit about some of the aspects of the games, and then we're actually going to play a game. So I'm going to zip over to my document camera so you can see. So when Andrew and I are playing, we'll explain the dealing process and those sorts of things. But I wanted to show you that this is my hand for the first quarter. And so we can see here that I have a 0 score, a 1 behind, a 1 behind, a 1 goal, with actually the number 6 there to support our students who maybe aren't familiar with Australian rules football. And of course, I've got 1 goal here. So we would score this for our first quarter. So I've written it down as my first quarter score. I have 2 times 6. I've got 2 goals. And then I'm going to add my 2 behinds, which gives me a total score of 14. Really important to write it this way so students become familiar with rule of order. Now, another thing that Andrew's included to help support students is this little card here that kind of gives us the 6 times table. So for students who aren't so familiar with their 6 times table, they can use that one.
Wonderful. I can go next, so I can show what another hand looks like, everybody on the line. So the game is called Footy Feud, and in addition to having the numeracy element to it, there's also a feuding element to it, to try and create that interplay between players and to also build a bit of banter as well. So keeping that in mind, there are 4 feud cards in the deck. They're all green, and a few of the hands that I explain will each incorporate one of those feud cards into it. So I don't have a document camera, unlike Paula, unfortunately, but in my hand of 5 cards, if I played these 5 cards here, we can see that the Bulldog is the full forward, and the full forward doubles the amount of goals that you score for the quarter. So this is also a really good one as well to teach and embed strategic thinking skills with kids, because you want to only play this card when you have a hand with a lot of goals. So as an example here, we can see I have 2 goals, which is worth 12. I have another goal, which as Paula said before, is worth 6. So I have 3 goals here, which I'm doubling. So 3 goals times 2 is 6 goals. And my other 2 cards here are worth 3 behinds. So in terms of how I would score this quarter, as Paula very eloquently showed before, I would have 6 times 6 plus 3, or as I would score in footy, 6 goals 3, which equals 39 points.